Welcome back to Fright Flicks as we count down the 31 days of October, celebrating Halloween all month long, with a fun-sized mini review of a Halloween classic for every single day of the month.
Yes. And on this one's actually a little bit different than what we normally do. What we normally try and do is give you movies that either one, maybe you didn't see, one, two, you may have disregarded because they were kids' movies or they look silly or they come with bad rating, or ones that you need to rewatch because it's Halloween and they're great for Halloween movies. This one's a little bit different. This one is strictly a viewer request from E-Car. This one's for you, E-Car. We are going to talk about a movie that isn't set at Halloween, doesn't feel like Halloween, and is a classic that every single one of you has seen and loves. So it's a little bit different. But we are going to be covering John Carpenter's The Thing.
John Carpenter turns up a lot during October.
What are you going to do, man?
What can we possibly say about The Thing that hasn't been said time and again? Especially within 3 minutes. It doesn't matter what scale you use. Let's say we use 10 out of 10 here. The Thing is a 10 out of 10.
Yes.
The Thing is one of the great horror movies of all time. One of the great monster movies of all time. Arguably the greatest monster movie of all time.
Arguably, yes.
No matter how you slice it, how you look at this movie, it's incredible. It is simplistic, stripped down horror with unbelievable special effects.
Right. A way that I could put it is I always kind of criticize how my dad decided to show me movies. My dad is the one who gave me my love of movies. He was my barometer for what was good, this, that, the other. And I always would criticize him about, you did it wrong. Why would the first horror movie, R-rated horror movie you show me be The Thing? I loved it, of course, like 7 years old. I loved it, but still, I have no context for how brilliant this movie is. You fucked me over because I had to watch 25 years of other movies and be like, it's not as good as The Thing.
Yeah.
There are some that, of course, are at least as good as The Thing. It's hard to say movies are better than The Thing just because it is one of those movies that is as good as it can be.
It is.
Like, there's nothing at all wrong with The Thing. I love Enrico Morricone's score. If anyone was going to replace John Carpenter, who's arguably the best horror scorer, it's Enrico Morricone. And it is just desolate. It is claustrophobic, yet
paranoid,
agoraphobic, social comment. Any way you look at this, no matter what kind of person you are not going to be like, I didn't like it.
And there's a badass bearded Kurt Russell, like the cherry on top. R.J. McCready, he'd played Snake Plissken, and he's good at playing over-the-top, badass macho men. This is a more toned-down, like, real-life macho man. I don't know, he's the perfect fit in this movie.
I'm seriously at a loss for words because I don't even know where to begin.
Yeah.
What do you say? Like, mention any aspect, and I could go on. I'm trying to stop myself from ranting is what it is. It's like, but how do you simply say that The Thing is perfect? I seriously don't even know.
Yeah, well, you know what? This is a mini review, so we're going to end on that note. This movie, to quote Mike, is perfect.
Yeah,
anything else that we're going to say is going to be a redundancy now.
Yeah. It would just be us trying not to rant about how good that one element amongst a bunch of other.
So, there you go. This is your mini review for the 31 Days and Nights of Halloween. It's The Thing, a movie you've seen before, but you know what? You can't watch this movie too many times.
No,
if you haven't seen it this October, watch it again this October.
Yeah, this is one of those movies. Play a little trick with yourself. Even if you don't have time, it's one of those things. Don't watch before you go to work. Turn on The Thing, watch 2 minutes, and I bet you will not turn it off. Anytime you turn it on, it's that good. That you're just like, no, nothing else is as important as watching a movie this goddamn good.
Every single time. Come back tomorrow for a review of another classic.
Yeah, it'll be a little bit,
probably not as classic as this classic.
Yeah, this is probably one of our worst reviews for one of the best movies we've ever reviewed, because inherently that's the problem. The internet does not need 2 more fucking nerds talking about how good The Thing is.
Yes, well-documented territory. But for good reason.
Yes. So we will see you next time here on Fright Flicks and 31 Days.